Hey guys, so coming to you this morning doing the number one fighter in the 126-pound featherweight division. This is my 2019 year-end top 10s. Finishing number one by himself, and then we'll talk about the state of the featherweight division. And that is, finishing number one is the undefeated IBF champion, Josh Warrington of, I believe he's from the United Kingdom. Yeah, Josh Warrington is. Warrington entered 2019 coming off of a 2018 where he had a breakout year. In May, he got a shot against Lee Selby, scored an upset, 12-round split decision, where he dominated the fight. It wasn't even that close, and the judges scored it closer. Selby said it was because of weight issues, why, trying to make weight, why he lost that fight. So he really passed his major test, though, in December when he defended his title against former multi-division champion Carl Frampton. It was a really good fight between the two, but Warrington outworked him and got a one-sided 12-round unanimous decision in that one. Not a one-sided, it was a good fight, but he got a clean 12-round unanimous decision and deserving. And that really was the biggest win of his career and really solidified him in this division. So 2019, I thought he was going to have a better year. He had a mandatory due. In June, he took on Kid Galahad, and it was kind of an ugly 12-round split decision. I didn't see it, but multiple reports didn't say it was that good. It was a split decision, and it was an ugly fight. Then he tried to get a major fight later on in the year, but he couldn't get it. So in October, he took on some unknown guy named Sofiani Takuch and got a second-round TKO against him. No surprise. The guy was a nobody and retained his title. That's how he ended up closing out his year, but he got very good news in November that a unification showdown with undefeated Shakur Stevenson was on the table, since both guys are promoted by Top Rank. And when they got in, so now the report going in, so entering 2020, it looks like that fight's on the table for him. Warrington, he moves up one spot from last year where he was number 2. He's 29, so he's in his prime still. And he's really proven to me that, he is the top guy in the division right now because he stays busy. But he gets a chance to solidify that against Stevenson if that fight gets done. Now, according to Bob Arum and then Frank Warren, who co-promotes Warrington, that fight is close to being a done deal. It's going to take place in Warrington's home country of the United Kingdom, and it's supposed to take place likely in May. So I'm really looking forward to it. I hope that's the fight that's on the table, because that really is going to be for number one. The winner will be the undefeated and unified champion. So a very big deal. Personally, if the fight takes place, I think Warrington's going to lose. But the fact that Stevenson's not a big-time puncher, neither one of these guys are, I think if he's busy and he can get in there and land some shots on Stevenson, he might be able to outwork him. So we'll just got to wait and see what happens. But I really am looking forward to it. Josh Warrington, 2019's number one featherweight in the world, the undefeated IBF champion. We'll see what he does heading into 2020. All right, now the state of the featherweight division. The featherweight division is wide open. It lost some good fighters, it did, but there wasn't a lot of activity. It wasn't very busy in 2019. So this division to me is wide open and ready to be taken over by somebody. It was predominantly a PBC division, but now it's turned into Top Rank has a lot of the top 10 guys right now. You got Josh Warrington fights for Top Rank. You got Carl Frampton is co-promoted in Top Rank, as is Shakur Stevenson is full-on Top Rank. Let me see. You got Jesse Magdaleno and Isaac Dagbe at the back of the top 10 are top-ranked fighters. So, and then Emmanuel Navarrete could move up from 122, who's a very good super bantamweight and a top-ranked fighter. The other fighters, you got Gary Russell. You got, Gary Russell's with the PBC. So is Tugnai and Bayar. And I think Claudio Marrero is also. But those guys are willing to work with each other. I don't see issues why guys shouldn't be able to work with each other. But there's not a lot of two big fights worth crossing the street for that we can't see made. I really think Warrington and Stevenson is a fight to unify belts that could really make a difference. And then I see Warrington and Stevenson's a big fight to to really solidify a number one. I think the two best guys overall are Stevenson and Gary Russell Jr. But, you know, and I would love to see that fight, but I really don't think we're going to see that one in 2020. But it'd be a great all-boxing match. That's the fight I really want to see. But I really think Stevenson and Warrington fighting is going to solidify a true number one because it's going to be unified champ and he's going to be undefeated. So, again, this is a division ready to be taken over. Some good fighters that you can see, you know, between Top Rank, the Zone, and the PBC. And just keep paying attention, guys. You know, not a lot of superstars yet, but there's superstars in the making is what I'm trying to say. And to be honest, I think this could be Shakur Stevenson's year to take over 126. So just keep paying attention, keep watching, and I hope you check this out, and I hope you enjoyed it. That's the year-end top 10s for featherweight all wrapped up. True Boxing, been hit with the truth.